Hi guys, Jim here, and I know for you it will not seem like any time has passed, but quite a lot of time has passed, and I beat the MSQ up to the end of patch 2.0, a Run Reborn, and I managed to get my there was a Final Fantasy 15 collab event going on, so I managed to get my regalia mount in time. It was quite close. I was in the last day when I finished it, and I had to push. Anyway, um, so then I took a bit of break from recording my gameplay because I wanted to do some just random nonsense. I was like, this isn't going to be very interesting to watch. Not that anything that I've been doing so far has been particularly interesting to watch, but I wanted to get into crafting a bit. I unlocked my dailies, and I've also my videos are weird, right? So mostly they're getting very low views, which is totally fine. I've always said I'm not doing this for the views, but I have in the last week or so. It is what, the 21st of March. I've noticed a couple of spikes in my views on random videos. No idea why. I'm still not putting any effort into these videos at all. And I've had a couple of comments, just people saying nice things, looking forward to watching me. So I was like, nah, come on, let's get back into it. I've enjoyed making these videos. So I thought I'll just give you a little update on what I've been doing. So you can see my inventory is just full of trash now. Ugh, it's disgusting. I don't know how people craft. It's horrible. But what I've been doing, so if we look at my classes and jobs. So I've a bit of a mixed bag. So I've got miner and botanist are now past level 50, and I've basically just done a bunch of leave quests. And how many leave allowances have I got? 12. That's fine. I've done a bunch of leave quests, and I did the class quests. I needed to hand in my botanist class quest actually, all the way to the Realm Reborn point, because you can't do them past a Realm Reborn. Excuse me. Then I I just randomly picked Weaver. I was like, I'll just do Weaver. And so I picked Weaver, and I basically decent skill. That's what that little bar means. Okay, cool. Yeah, so one thing I found out, I was decent. Who knew that was a thing? I'm sure lots of you did. Right. Yeah, so if I jump onto my Weaver, I beat all the main quests there, and all the class quests, I should say. And also what I've done in order to just randomly level them up. Now I've mentioned a couple of times I want to go after some achievements. I want to start picking off achievements. And if you look in the crafting and gathering achievements section, there are loads of achievements per each crafting job. I mean, some of these are a bit silly, right? Thousands of syntheses, I think. So hooray! I'm looking forward to those. But also, craft and record completion of unique Weaver recipes. And basically, what that is saying is you need to go through this list in your crafting log and do them all. Now, you'll notice, so in this little cog here is pretty handy. It lets you hide or display certain things, so you can hide completed recipes. And so basically what I've done is I've gone through the whole list, and I've done as much of this as I possibly can, just synthesizing at least one of each item, preferably high quality as well if possible, because I think in here there is yes, 10,000 high quality items. So just chipping away at that. Could be a while. Yes, and so you can see I've done all of that. That took me ages, and it's a lot of pissing around because you can see these items. I mean, I don't know if you've not done crafting. I mean, it's it's more fun than I thought it'd be, but it's painful, right? Because to do this one thing, you need all these things. This needs crafting, so then that means you need to find some diamite web. You can go and buy it off the market board, or you can go and kill some diamites. Anyway, so yeah, it's slow going, but it's been quite fun, and I'm currently working. So I've reached a natural point now where I can't do any more recipes for Weaver without going and getting a load of other stuff. So I thought, okay, some of that stuff needs crafting by other crafting classes, and in order to do that, they need to be a high enough level. So it's like, okay, it kind of makes sense to level them all at the same time. So let's not race away with Weaver, and try and do everything just for Weaver. Let's actually do some other things. So I've actually started Blacksmith. So Blacksmith is level 37. I haven't done all of the the class quests yet, because obviously I'm only level 37. So I've done up to level 35, and then all I've been doing is going through and again just going and doing whatever recipes I have available. And you can see, so I'll just give you a quick sense of what that looks like. So if we come all the way back to the Aetheryte Plaza, and we check out check out the market board. So for this one, I need a crow feather as well as this bronze pickaxe. So I don't have any bronze pickaxes, so can I quickly make one? This guy is, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's claiming minions, I think. Maybe, not sure. Anyway, so yes, I can indeed make a bronze pickaxe. So let me just quickly synthesize one. Sorry, that's quite... I'm hoping it's not too loud for you guys. Okay, head back to smithing. I need a crow feather. Let's jump on the market board. Can I find crow feathers? Crow feather, I can get 48 for 12 grand. I could just buy this lot. They're quite cheap. You can see, so this is something I learned recently. If you look in the tooltip for crow feather, it says shop selling price 21 gil. So that means somewhere in Eorzea there is a shop that sells crow feathers for 21 gil. So I should have a look in here. Hopefully it's in here. I don't think it is. Cock feather. Damn it. That's not quite what you need. Alright, I'm going to look it up because I'm not paying 200 gil a pop when you can just get it for a tenth of the price. So, back in a sec. Okay. So, they are sold in Gridania. So let's hop on over to Gridania. I mean, I know that's cost me a couple of hundred gil to teleport about the place. So, is it much different? I don't know, but I'm just trying to be somewhat... I think it's at the Carpenters Guild, which I believe is here. Yes. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit... what do you call it? Regimented? Crow feather. I will buy 99. Because why the hell not? Sure. 3 slots left in my inventory. Great. I think I've got... Do I have any obsidian? Oh, I'll buy some obsidian while I'm here. Why not? 99. Very good. Now, let me chuck. You see, I've started to use my saddlebag a bit. Let me just chuck some stuff in there that I don't think I will need. I don't think I need rocks. Add. Maybe I will. I don't know. I might regret this. Okay. Made some space. Very good. Materia I actually do genuinely keep in my saddlebag. Probably sell this lot actually. In fact, yeah, let me just sell these gold bits. Gradanian walnut. Cool. All right. Excellent. So now, now we go back. Now we have a crow feather. We select the pickaxe that we just built. I'm going to use hard leather. I'm using high quality hard leather. I'm only really doing this because I only have one, and it will therefore remove it from my inventory and make a new inventory slot, which will be nice. So we synthesize this. So again, if you've not done much crafting, this will be all new and exciting. We've got this little mini game where you can see. So what we need to do is fill up the progress bar, and you get these actions down here, some of which do different things. You get this durability stat, which is how many times you can interact with the item before it fails and you lose the material and you don't get anything out of it. We have this quality bar, which if you fill up, it increases the chance of you producing a high quality item. So most items in the game, well, certainly all items that are craftable can be made. Most items that are craftable can be made high quality. There are some that just can't. We have this condition, which flits between normal or good or excellent, and that gives you different things as well. So let's just crack on. So I do want to go for a high quality item, as I say, just chip away at those achievements. So if we use basic touch, that increases quality. Now I'm a bit over leveled for the items that I'm trying to craft here, so this will be an absolute breeze. But I'm just trying to learn a good routine, a good rotation. So that now procs standard touch. I always just use my mouse for these, right? That gives me now an 89% chance of crafting high quality. Not good enough. We're going to crafting a lot of items. We want 100%. Yep. So one more touch action gave me what I needed, and then basic synthesis increases progress by 40. You can see that over here. So progress is 0 out of 94, so I need to hit 94. So I need to do this 3 times. I have 4 steps remaining that I can do, so that's great. If you're running out of this and you need to do a few more things, you've got this action here, make Master's Mend, which restores you 3 durability, which is pretty good. Now, all of these, well, except for this basic one, all of these cost what you call CP, crafting points, I guess, which is like your mana, which you can improve with like gear, basically. But anyway, I didn't really need to do that. Hit basic synth one more time. Great success! We have synthesized a plumed bronze pickaxe. High quality. Fantastic. And basically, yeah, and that's all that's one of the main things I've been doing for the last, I don't know, week. It's probably been about a week since I recorded one of these videos. So, yeah, and you can see my inventory is just trash now. I had a lovely clear inventory, but hey ho. Now, the other thing, so I don't think this is a particularly exciting thing to watch, so I won't do many of these where I simply just sit here for ages crafting away. I don't know. You let me know. Maybe there's some ASMR type activity to it. But yeah, so all of this stuff. So I've got loads of crap in my inventory that I've just gone and bought hundreds of things. I've gathered some things as well. So I've got enough that realistically I can just kind of like keep going. You can see here, these are the materials you need. I'm only in level 16 to 20 range and I'm level 37, so I'm powering through the actual game itself. You can see every now and then I come across something I don't have, so I will have to go and procure that however I can. So, you know, this is all fine. Some of them are quite fun because they build on top of another item, so you actually need to go and craft yourself one of those if you haven't already got one. But anyway, if we look at the higher level things, you can see they need much more difficult materials. I don't have any of them. You can't just buy them. A lot of these you'll actually have to make yourself or buy off the market board, and then things can get pretty expensive. You've also got these crystals, which is worth just keeping an eye on. every bit of crafting you do requires crystals, which I have thousands of, and you don't really think about it, but I have run out before, so it's like, oh god, you don't think, and then you can go and buy them, you can go gather them, or we can do something else. So the other thing that I've just found out about is something called desynthesis. And so what you can do as a crafting class is actually take items that you own and you can break them down into, you get some materials and you get a bit of experience, because desynthesis is actually something you have to level. So the more you do, the better you become at it, and I think you need to be certain levels to do some I don't know if there's like a minimum amount. I'm just looking on the... Yes, actually, yes, you can see here. I mean, I'm pointing at my screen, it's very helpful. But down here in my tooltip, I can't move my mouse, so it won't stay there. The tooltip, right near the bottom, it's just under materia melding. It talks about desynthesizable. Yes, and it says 15.0. So what I think that means is that you need a desynth skill of at least 15.0 before you can desynth this. If I click on it, you can see my desynth skill is 56.62. So I think there's a minimum level that you need to be at to desynth things, and anything above that, and so there's a minimum tier, and then once you get high enough, you get your number goes orange, and I think what that means is that you get this increased chance of receiving rare items, which is pretty cool. So we hit desynth there, we do a little animation, and you can see we've turned our chocobo tail saw, chocobo, whatever, and we got an amateur saw, very nice, and 2 crystals, and so that's another way to stay on top of your crystals. And you can see down in my little chat box, your blacksmith desynth skill increases by 0.40, and so you just nerdle away at that. Very good. And so this time the brass knives, high quality, desynth into 1 ash lumber and 2 crystals. Now I'm just going to do all of these quickly because I'm hoping linseed oil. Very good. Nope. I'm not going to get it, am I? Crafting aficionados will know what I'm after here. I'd like to show it off, but I don't think it's going to happen. No. Okay, so on a rare occasion, you will get, from your desynth, you will get something called a demi-materia, which is the item I've got here. So if you get lucky, exchangeable for gil. I don't think that's what these are really for. So if you get lucky, you'll get demi-materia, and you can turn in demi-materia to someone in Mordona, and he will give you master crafting books. So if we jump back into our crafting log, what I didn't show you over here, so this is the level-based recipes, this is the basic stuff. Here, special recipes. We have special recipes, so certain things you can craft for housing. You can do some tribal quest stuff, so the Ixali quests, if you haven't done those, they require things to be crafted up. Others, dyes, you can make dyes. And then over here, we have special recipes. And I haven't got anything in here because I don't have these books. So if you get these books, you can craft more things, which is very exciting. So anyway, yeah. So that's my crafting journey. I've only really just started. So Weaver is the only one I've done like quite a lot of. If we look at carpentry, let's see. Yeah, I've done a few. I've done some bits. If you turn this off, you can actually see you get a little tick against the item. Yeah, so I probably did this to then craft it into something else. Because I think maple lumber is something you couldn't buy, for instance. So I went out and gathered some maple logs using my botanist. yeah. Anyway, so it's a big Ouroboros eating its own tail. Um, but anyway, but yeah, Weaver is the only real job I've done a lot of. And I haven't even done a lot, right? I've done everything up to level 30. I've done almost everything up to level 35. I don't know if Weaver was a bad thing to start on, but there are a lot of recipes. I mean, look, this is just in 41 to 45, and they take a while. Oh, I accidentally set myself off running. They take a while. Like, I'm just saying. So, yeah, crafting is a game, man. Crafting is a game in of itself, I swear. I did gathering before. I did miner quite well. Did botanist a little bit. I mean, botanist and miner are basically the same job. You're just hitting rocks or trees. I never did any fishing, so I'm excited to start that. But yeah, blimey, it's gonna be a thing. Doing all this crafting. So, so that's the one thing I've been doing. The other thing. Oh, I need to be. Let's jump on over to my warrior. The other thing I've been doing is I've been vaguely keeping up with my leveling roulette. At the very least, every day I think I've been jumping on and doing a quick roulette. I've got, yeah, Summoner and Dragoon, both around level 50. Warrior's at level 72. I've not been doing any MSQ on my warrior, but it's just like a leveling roulette every now and then just keeps them up to a good level. I've also, so I did one cheeky thing. So because I've now reached not the end game, but the end game for ARR for a Realm Reborn. I mean, not really, kind of. I've started getting some poetics, so I did actually buy a few things that I know you need for some of the why is there such a state? So why not? Maybe did I put them in my saddlebag? Yes, I did. Right, so down here. So these items are, you need these for the Realm Reborn Relic questline, which is a questline to it's basically to build, but I don't know, if you get it as a reward. It's a really long questline. It's a weapon, right? And it was the best weapon in the expansion, and every expansion has one. So the Realm Reborn weapons were called Zodiac weapons. Then we had the Anima weapons. Then I think the Eureka weapons. Then the Resistance weapons. Then the Mandeville weapons. I don't know. I think there's something like that. Anyway, I never completed any of those, even back in the day. I kind of started them, but and obviously now they're completely useless as a weapon, apart from the latest expansion, because they only, cap out at the expansion's level. So the only reason you do it is for glam. If you like the look of it, you can get the weapon and then turn your actual strong weapon into to make it look like that. Or dun 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 dun. We have relic weapons. We have all of these yeah, all of these achievements. It's crazy. Look at that. Wow, that's so many. So I think I probably will obtain a Zodiac weapon. You get a Z or Z. Anyway, so I probably will chip away at those over time. It will take me a bit of time though. So yeah. And the other thing I've done, you might have noticed I opened my journal earlier. I've just picked up a load of random quests. I've got no idea what they do. I think they do things like unlocking like different trials and stuff. I still haven't picked up the he is trying to turn me into a gunbreaker. Yeah, no, I haven't done any other. I haven't started any other job just as yet. I might do shortly, but I'm finding it hard enough to remember. If I don't play tank, if I don't paint my warrior for a while, like I find it quite hard to remember how to play it when I come back. So that's me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. A little bit of an update on what I've been doing, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.